From 1993 to 1997, I served on the USS Grayling. She was a beautiful Sturgeon-class attack submarine built in the 1960s. It was an honor to serve my country, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Being out at sea in the deep ocean is an experience like no other. During the day, there's lots of hustle and bustle. Everyone's got a job to do, and mine was to man the sonar. I love that job. I always loved listening, but listening to the deep ocean is very different than sitting across from your in-laws and smiling and nodding. The ocean listens back. The ocean keeps your secrets. It absorbs everything and it holds on to it forever. These are the sorts of things you think about when you're out at sea. And late at night, when all the noise of the crew settles down, when you're lying in your bunk, listening with an ear to the metal wall of your chamber, surrounded by sleeping men and women, you start to wonder if you and your crew will become an ocean's secret. If you and your little ship will not just be spending the night, but be spending all of eternity. It's happened before. On a ship called the Grayling, actually. In the 1940s, the USS Grayling was lost at sea with all hands, meaning everyone died, including the commanding officer. And it was his death that caused his daughter to commission a second Grayling, our Grayling. And every night, when I went to bed out there, I thought about those men and women. What it must have been like to be in such a small, enclosed space as the water began to rise and the ship began to sink. No way out, just pressing their mouths up against the ceiling, gasping for one more breath. Just one more chaotic moment of air. Please, God, no, one more breath as the water sloshes up against the ceiling, and then holding your breath as you swim for the door and frantically unlocking it and kicking and pulling at your other mates in a frenzy just to get to the next chamber, your chest burning, your heart about to beat out of your chest, the salt water eating away at your eyes, and you struggle to keep them open to see where the hell the next air bubble's gonna be. Where, God? Give me one last breath. I just need one last breath and I'll be okay. And maybe they found it. Maybe someone in that crew found a second air bubble. Another room that hadn't quite filled yet. Started the process all over again. Suffocating. Drowning. Over and over. Until finally there is no more air bubble. There is no other room to swim to. And then trapped like a mouse in a barrel of rainwater, the struggle ends, and the now empty shell of the USS Grayling clangs against the bottom of the ocean with a hollow gong and falls silent. Another wail of a carcass amidst the debris of the ocean floor. These are the things I thought about while at sea those 4 years. Over and over, every night. Running through my head as we chugged across the deep, dark, and infinitely mysterious Atlantic to the far west side of Russia.